I'm just making this video just to give you a little bit of insight on why I think younger people don't respect older people. It's because like it's because older people, like, let's just face it, older people don't want to be respected. They don't want to be respected, and when I say this in general. Um and when I say older people, I could be talking about people that are 5 years older, 10 years older, 20 years older, 30. It just by the way that many of them come off, they come off as if they don't demand respect. Because like this is the thing. This is the code like respect your elders comes from the fact that it's because your elders, they're older than you and they're wiser than you. They know things that you don't know. They could teach you. They are protecting you. But that was like back in the day. That was back in the day type of culture. That's back in the day culture. That logic doesn't apply to today. We are, more kept in our houses. People are like absolutely dangerous. There's a lot of people that are dangerous. The neighbors don't come out and say that, oh, your child's in danger, so your child's going this and do that. Like, at least where I live, people don't care what you do. People, the adults here, I remember the time where I was walking my dog, and so there was this guy here, and his dog was out attacking me. He was outside, so I tried to tell him. The guy came off to me like he was doing drugs. And then the very next day, the neighbors started breaking the fence by putting all their heavy crap on it. These people are like, and the man that was doing that, he was old. He was probably like 60 years old, 65 years old. The other person that was like doing the drugs was like 45 years old. And these people, they're much older than me, but yet it's still they're doing things that are disrespectful. The guy that was like doing drugs, he actually pulled out a broom on me. He pulled out a broom on me. He threatened that he was going to hit me because he thought that I was on his property. It's like I wasn't on his property. You see, he didn't make any sense. The other guy, he just literally putting things on my dad's fence. That's my dad's fence, and he's breaking it. He is breaking it, but yet still he wants to do it anyway. And this was like a back to back type of thing. And I don't really, and honestly, I'm the type of person that I will not talk to another person unless I have business with them. I will not do that. But these guys, you just can't ignore when you hear a fence cracking. You just can't ignore the fact that you're being attacked by a dog. And those are just two instances of many, many instances of, older people being disrespectful. Disrespectful. They're not going to provide any knowledge because they're too busy acting like freaking criminals. They're too busy acting like, was it? Just disrespectful. It's not even, they don't even act like, as in, decent human beings. They're not going to give you any wisdom. They don't have any. They're not going to protect you. Sometimes I believe that these people are not even going to help me if I was ever in trouble. They don't protect. They rather fight. They rather get an attitude. They rather challenge you. If they're, it just doesn't make sense to me. And so this is the logic. How can I respect that? Because I start seeing that age means absolutely nothing. You don't get respect for being old. You don't, you don't do it. You automatically get respect when I see you, but the respect is lost when people actually start acting terribly. So it's just not because of being old. It's because like you're a human being. But the respect gets lost when they, come out and to just attack me, hurt me in some type of way. Hurt me. We're born like we were, this is the internet age for us. And this is what happens. I've seen many times, time and time again, that adults, 30, 40, 50, 60, when I was a kid, they would come online and then they would attack these children, including me. They will say all these types of things. A kid is asking for advice for a job. They're over there berating her and calling her all types of names. Another adult is having a goddamn baby. because the kid says, it's just sports, and an adult like curses the kid out. This is like a type of behavior like when we grew up around these types of people acting all these types of ways. And I know it's behind the computer screen, but I also told you something that happened to me face to face. And it's ridiculous. If a person cannot, and it's just that the respect comes from being wise. The respect comes from being able to look up to a person. But like you don't look up to a person anymore. It's like us as young people, we have to look down to them. We have to be like, these guys don't know what the frick they're talking about, you know? And I can see like if that was back in the day, where like every once in a while, no, this is like common. This is with everybody, at least almost everybody. Um, so I mean, like that's my personal opinion to why there's a lot of people not respecting adults. Oh, and I got something else to say. A lot of people are not born in two-parent households. They're not born into two parents' households. They're not born into parents, not even their own parents who want to sit down there and defend them 24/7, defend them or feed them or give them knowledge to be around in the house. No, a single parent household, unmarried, to provide the best they can financially. No, no, a lot of people are not being raised by that, so that's even more of a type of a thing. So if I came from like a community where you got community A, families everywhere, people are babysitting, people are taking care of, people are teaching their children, and and other people's children, you know, proper etiquette rules, just giving them knowledge, helping them with their school, with their homework. Everybody sits in a circle, everybody's connected, people are happy, people make sure that you're going outside, walking, let's just say, or eating right, and let's just say that's community A, and then you got community B. Oh, they'll mug you if you give them an opportunity. Oh, they would get mad at you, they would yell, they would try to challenge you, they would try to, and these are people that are older. They would, try to look for opportunities to twist people's feelings or people's words just to make you feel bad. It's like, as a child, what do you respect and what don't you respect? Like, as a child. I mean, that's what I mean, but that's what it comes to. I mean, even as an adult, I don't respect this community. I'm not going to respect it. Or if they say everybody's like that, I'm not going to respect anybody in that community. I don't care how old they are. Okay? I mean, that's just my personal opinion throughout this whole entire video.